Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can make your own knot puller or rig tester just out of an old toothbrush. To make this you're going to need an old toothbrush like this, preferably a green one because it just looks better for fishing. You're also going to need one of these sort of hooks. You can get these at any good DIY store. You're also going to need a ring like this one and a nail. So the first thing to do was to mark up for where I need to cut the toothbrush down with the hacksaw. I've got it clamped in the vise there. We don't need the brush end, so that can go. And then I use the sandpaper just to smooth over that cut end. Now I want to drill down to make a pilot hole for the ring and the hook, and to make sure that I get the depth correct I'm using some tape to set the depth, and then I'm just marking up by eye where I want to drill. I want the thread to go all the way in as far as it can, so here I'm going on that thick part of the toothbrush. So with it clamped up securely, I could then drill down to that tape, and that just helps to get the depth right so you don't go too deep. The diameter of the drill bit is the same as the diameter of the thread of both the ring and the hook. So then I added a little bit of super glue in to secure it. Once it's tightened down it won't move at all, to get a nice solid secure fixing. There's the ring, and now for the hook, and again adding plenty of glue in there. Now for the nail, I'm just offering it up, working out where to mark it, and then I can get that cut out again with the hacksaw. Now I'm using a wider diameter drill bit, again the same as the nail, but the nail's quite a bit thicker than the other two fixings. And again I'm using plenty of super glue, and it should be a nice snug fit, and the glue should hold it in there nice and firm. And there's about half of the length going into the toothbrush. Finally I just wanted to nip off the end of the hook with some snips and then bend it over slightly with the pliers. And that's the device all ready to use. So for testing it, this is how you use the ring to test the strength of a knot. You can get a good hold on it and pull like so. And then for swivels you can put them in the hook, and again you can get your hand in a good position to get a good strong pull on it to test it. And finally the nail is good for making loops. Sometimes when it's cold it's difficult to get a little loop, so with this you can just hook it over the nail and pull it and get a nice tight loop. Okay, so that's about it then for this video. So there you have it, an old toothbrush and a few bits of hardware, and you've got something to test your hooks, pull on the hooks, test that the knot's good. You can test the knots on your swivels as well, and you can form loops with the spike at the end. So really handy to get rigs set up on the bank, especially in cold weather. If you did find this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more fishing related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.